Here, I'll go ahead and start the
Okay.
recording. There we go. It's going and going. This is our
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
this
This
is
is now, what is this, episode 8 or 9? Are we on 9?
no 7.
We're not on 7.
We are
Bullshit.
we are on 7.
Are we? I thought
Yep.
we were on episode 8.
No, we're on
Oh,
7.
shit, we are. Okay, we are. Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking because that other one was completely fucked. Yeah, we're gonna start recording these because we're not sure if it's just a Streamlabs issue or if what the fuck is going on. But every time Links over here does a stream or whatever, it just cuts it. Sometimes in half, other times it cuts it like fucking 75% of the fucking stream. It says it's there, but you gotta click it and it's like 45 minutes of a 2-hour stream. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's that unfortunate bullshit. Until we can get that figured out. Or who knows, maybe I'll start streaming. It's my time to take over. But
Well, yeah, we're still working out the kinks on that. I
yeah, like I
mean,
said, I'm thinking it's a Streamlabs or StreamYards thing. I think it's one of those because I don't think it's your internet. Because if it was your internet, it'd be affecting us from the past other streams that we did.
oh yeah, and
So
plus if it fucks up this recording, then we'll most definitely know. But last time the
yeah,
recording that I have set up on the on my overlay right now is what I recorded with the night before. I just hopped on BO4 with some buddies and we just recorded everything. So,
I mean, hey, if it's recording that, then it should be fine. I think.
yeah, and I've also
How
calibrated the
many hours of footage did you get?
oh, I just recorded like 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, it was more of a test to see what worked. And I gotta
Yeah.
say, I got the aspect ratio right. So instead of me just having to scale up screens and stuff over and over again, I can just have
Nice.
it preset. So tonight or tomorrow, I'll keep recording and just put it up for whenever we're doing streams.
Yeah, we need to do a fucking recording of either you playing Coliseum or you playing something else, and just
Oh,
have me,
fuck.
bully the fuck out of you while you play it.
Yep.
It'll be hilarious. Uh, but so what should be our first topic of the stream so far? I guess of the recording of the podcast,
Well, um,
because we
let's
have several things we could start on.
I think we should talk about the copyright infringement with the Game Awards coming up. I feel like we normally don't talk about politics and stuff like that, but
Well,
this
that's
is
not really politics. That's just someone being a complete asshole.
yeah, we
It's
just
it's it's the gaming industry just being an asshole. But honestly, like if for those folks who don't know, the gaming industry is, I mean, the gaming awards are rigged. They're 100% fucking rigged. I think like there's a thing that came out or not too long ago where it's like actually showing people like it was a percentage of okay, how much gamers actually participating to the voting of game of the year compared to what the industry fucking votes it to be. The industry has fucking 90% of the vote while the gamers themselves have 10%. That's fucking bullshit. It should not be that way. I mean, and let's be honest, every time like a game does win game of the year, they're gonna come out with like another version of that game and they'll just sell that shit. So it's all for fucking money to begin with.
yeah.
And with the whole copyright deal, for those who remember the old Screw Attack days way back in the day, um forget his last name, but Craig, the guy who runs side scrollers now, he's trying to make his own game awards where it's the gamers' choice. Not the fucking industry, but the gamers who choose the best game of that year, which is how it should be. And I think they're honestly a little threatened by that because why else would they be trying to copyright it? And not to mention, Craig has been throwing a lot of shade over there at I forget what the dude's name is who actually owns and operates the actual game of the year bullshit. But he's been throwing a lot of shade at that guy like recently, and he fucking well deserved though, to be fair, because the past couple games of the years have not been too great.
Yeah, you're not lying either because it feels like the situation is more of a if you're old enough that is to remember the React channel or React Brothers situation a few years back. I'd say maybe like
Yeah,
2015, 2016, maybe 2017 where they tried to
seems old
copyright
enough
the
to know
word
them.
React.
Yeah,
It feels
which
like
did
this
not
is the
go over
same
well.
thing again and it sucks. It
Well,
really
I don't
does
think it's
suck.
gonna go through. I think he's gonna try it, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do it because I
Yeah.
mean, if you've noticed, the Game Awards have been kind of going down. Like nobody's watching. Okay, so what if he does copyright it? So what? No one's gonna fucking watch it. All Craig has to go do is just rebrand it into something else and still have it be a Game Award. Just
Mm-hmm.
don't call it a Game Award. Just call it something else. If that's what I mean, like I said, if that's how he's gonna be able to do it, but I don't know. Like I said, they'll still be able to do it. You can't silence the people. They're gonna fucking speak their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, so what if he copyrights it? He'll just run it to the fucking ground and then it's up in the air.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it doesn't really matter. I mean, and it sucks too because like fucking the Game Awards way back in the day, they actually used to be pretty cool. It used to be kind of interesting.
Oh
Honestly, I
yeah.
feel like people actually had more of a choice way back in the day too.
When God of War won Game of the Year over Red Dead Redemption, I think that was where the Game Awards was at its peak. Because after
Yeah, and
that,
then it started going downhill after
mhm,
that. Yeah, with
after
choices.
after that year, Last of Us Part Two ended up winning, and I don't think it deserved it. I really don't think that the
Well,
team
not with after all the
deserved it.
controversy. Now, granted, the game did sell and it did make a profit, yeah, but it still had its controversy about it. And I do believe there were
Mm,
other games that year that actually did sell better and did a lot better than that game. I can't
mm-hmm.
remember. Like I said it was long. I forget what games came out right alongside it, but I do remember because there was a lot of people who got turned off by it because of just how shitty Naughty Dog was when that game first released. Because like, if you even talked about Last of Us 2 when it came out, because I mean, before it came out, it got leaked that Joel was beaten to death in such a stupid fucking way, and it pissed a lot of people off. And not only that, but it also leaked the fact that you had to play his killer for more than half the fucking game. So, yeah, that's gonna rub people the wrong way. I don't know why they thought that was a ingenious well, we know why they did it, but still, it was fucking stupid, and if like, there's several channels, like, if they even like, they wouldn't even have anything on it. It would just be a blank literal people tested this too. It would be a black screen, and they're just talking about the game. Naughty Dog copy struck them, and they got a
Mm-hmm.
strike on for it. They clearly
Evil.
abused the YouTube copyright system, which is not hard to do at all.
Mm-hmm.
And that pissed a lot of people, especially YouTubers. That's something you don't do on YouTube. You don't abuse the copyright system because that's a really good way to piss gamers off. If I'm not mistaken, even some of the big wigs said something about it, saying it was really bullshit. A lot of them didn't even want to touch it or talk about the situation because they didn't want to strike either. Because
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's your livelihood. And they don't want to, but they still said it was a piece of shit fucking move. So,
Yeah,
but
man.
YouTube is broken with shit like that. But
I believe the Game Awards this year is hitting up some of the most controversy yet because one of the nominees for Game of the Year isn't even a game; it's a DLC, and another one
yeah,
is
well,
what
that's not
people's
the first
calling a
time they've done that,
remake.
though. I don't think. Yeah, because that's not the first time they've done that. Because like,
Hmm.
I know which one you're talking about, Elden Ring. I mean, granted, I mean it's to be fair though, compared to most games that we've gotten come out, at least with the Elden Ring one, at least that's actually a chunk of something that's actually good. Whereas the other games,
Yeah.
that's coming out. I mean, like for example, fucking Veilguard. I mean,
Hmm.
guarantee. Like that's my prediction. Was going to win Game of the Year is fucking Veilguard because they want that game to sell. Or that, or they're gonna. I know for best actor, I know there's a rumor going around saying that they were pushing the chick from Star Wars Outlaws, which that game should not win any fucking rewards with how terrible that launch was, but it's probably going to because I know it was nominated.
Watch it win Best Story.
It's got it. I hope not.
You know it's probably gonna happen, man.
Fuck, like honestly, like some of the nominations that I saw, Black Myth Wukong got nominated for. I'm like, there should be a little bit more for Black Myth
Oh
Wukong. I
no,
mean, granted,
Black Myth Wukong, dude. I think that's going to get Game of the Year.
I don't think it's going to get Game of the Year, but I do think it should be up there. I think there's another game that I think honestly deserves Game of the Year. I don't know. Stalker 2's been really big so far, so we'll see how that's going.
Let me
Because
look this
honestly,
up. Look up every single Game of the Year nominee.
yeah, see what's on there because I know Stalker 2's on there. Which Stalker 2 I've been hearing that's actually pretty decent. And now a lot of people are kind of disappointed with it a little bit because it's not as hard. It doesn't go as hard as the original Stalker games, but I think they did it on purpose because they're wanting more people to actually play the game. Because the original Stalker games, for those who played Stalker way back in the day, man, that
Okay.
threw you into the fucking fire, and it was not merciful at all.
So here are the nominees. We have Metaphor Refantazo, Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree.
Erd Tree, yeah, Erd Tree.
Or, okay, I'm just gonna call it the Bird Tree, Elden Ring Bird Tree,
It's
and
Erd Tree.
Bird Tree.
Oh dear God. And
Balatro,
here I'm the illiterate fuck.
Balala. All right, Balala and Bird Tree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Black Myth Wukong, and Fantasia. Those are the game of the
Now
year
that's
nominees.
that's what I'm surprised that's not even being mentioned too much is Final Fantasy Rebirth. I heard that was actually pretty good.
See, okay, so the
I
thing
haven't.
is with Final Fantasy like Rebirth and remake and all those is that they have completely revamped the entire story of Final Fantasy VII to the point where
Yeah,
it's
I
a
heard
whole,
about
like three whole games. And there's a rumor coming out that saying that once the whole remake is done and over with, that they're gonna put it in one big bundle and charge people like $250 for the entire game.
they
Which,
better
if you
fucking
buy it, you're a fucking moron.
yeah. I don't know why you would. Honestly, like it's a single player game. Like I get it after a while, but honestly, I don't think it should be like. I mean, I'm of the opinion I don't think games should go over $60. To be fair, but the
Yeah,
recent games we've been getting, they are definitely not worth. I mean, the only game that I'd probably pay that was honestly that's $70 would be probably Space Marine 2.
yeah. That's
But
another thing. I'm surprised Space Marines isn't on here. That was a pretty decent
I'm
game.
not. I'm not. I can understand why I don't. I 100% know why it's not going to. I mean, it may win a few things, but it's not going to win Game of the Year. And I honestly think it should. But that's just because I'm a 40K fanboy. But at the same time, like 40K has been under attack by a lot of shit lately. So, it's 40K is kind of a hard subject to get into when it comes to shit like that because 40K people like okay when people go to play certain games like that they want to see like a good guy in anything but like with 40K there are no good guys, there are no good sides. Like
Hmm.
the literally the closest thing to a good faction in that game would be the Tau, and they're a bunch of space weeaboo communists. They're not necessarily good either. I mean hell they have eugenics programs where they'll any race they befriend they make it to where they can't breed anymore and they eventually breed them out. So, but I mean, they're not as bad as let's say the fucking Imperium, where if you just sniff or fuck around with some barbed wire and summon a cult by accident or a demon, they'll completely eradicate an entire fucking planet. But or chaos, and I'm not even going to get into chaos. Those who know what Slaanesh is, you know. Ugh. But yeah, no, 40K, they're just no good guys, and I think that's why a lot of people just don't really. That's why it's judged so heavily because people want to look at the Space Marine. They go, "Oh, he's like Master Chief. He's like some awesome like hero dude." No, no, he's not.
Yeah,
No, he is not. He will just as easily rip a child apart if he has to. If he thinks it's
yeah.
a heretic, they are legit space crusaders. That is literally what they are.
Same with
They
like
will
Isaac Clarke
rip a
and
heretic apart.
Kratos from God of War. People see the new God of Wars and they're like, "Oh, new God of War. Uh, Kratos is really chill." No, the fuck he isn't. He's still a dickhead.
Yeah, when he wants to be. He's
Yeah,
not as bad as he was. He's nowhere near as bad as he was, but he ain't good.
man, Kratos still a dickhead. I don't care what anyone says.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he ain't nowhere near as bad as he was in the original game, but he's uh,
Oh,
he's he's a little bit better.
you're right about that.
You,
Kratos went from throwing a old man into a giant lava waterfall to having tea and fucking soup with two dwarfs in the world tree
at a
of the
dinner,
Yuga
yeah.
set.
You say
Or
that, but not Fruit Tree. I don't get it.
Yeah, bro. Like, as someone that's played God of War, like almost every single God of War game, I could tell you this for a fact: Kratos is not a good guy. He is the opposite of a good guy. He is a he. Sometimes you could even say that he's a villain in
Well,
like some
see,
of the
that's
God of
the
War
thing.
games.
There like in games like that, he's not really supposed to be a good guy. It's just you do what you got to do, and not to mention it's like fucking kind of like in the medieval times, kind of like. So there ain't really like there are no good people. Hell, play Kingdom Come Deliverance. You are not a good person. You do what you have to get by.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so you are definitely not. I mean, hey, if you have to kill a peasant or two just so you can get some gold for your next meal, that's on you. But I should probably move on to the next topic. Do you want to take the next topic, or should I take segue
I
into it?
totally forgot what the next topic's gonna be.
Oh, it's not one that was listed, but it's one I'm going to talk about. So for those who are Transformers collectors or any of that type of shit, so Hasbro is kind of doing a new Transformer that I definitely did not see coming at all. They're doing a new combiner team. Let me look this up so we can send it to you so that way you can show it off. But for those which I highly doubt there's too many people who know about this. Forget which one this one is because it's like Transformers. It's one of the Japanese fucking because like so you know how like they had the '84 cartoon from way back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Um, I think our the '84 for us over here in America, it ended at like I think within 3 or 4 seasons. Well, Japan, it never ended. It kept going over there in Japan.
Really?
So it's just yeah, no, it kept going. Which I think it's Transformers Victory. That's it. So
Hmm.
it continued with Transformers Victory. I mean, there was more than that. There was the Headmasters and all the other shit. But like we're not going to talk about the Headmasters
Mm-hmm.
right now. That's a topic for another day. Let's see, Transformers Victory. I'm trying to pull up this combiner team real quick so I can show you. But no, it's I love them. I think they were called like the Dino Force or some shit like that. They were such a funny fucking combiner team. They were pretty much like these Dino Trent. Like think of like the Dinobots from way back in the day, but instead they would legit just have like
Mm.
like a biological shell where they were like the actual like T-Rex, Triceratops, and all this shit.
Hmm.
And they would like pop out of their back, and it would just be the fucking Transformer there. Like they technically didn't even have any vehicle. They hid inside the shell of the fucking dinosaur, and then combined, which was kind of cool.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, it's like if you could look them up if you want to. Like, I'm trying to pull them up because I'm trying to pull them up now. It's not Death Source. Let's see. Dino King. That's what it was called. Yeah, the Dino King. Let's see. I'm trying to find this new one,
I'm trying to
but
look
they
it up
were.
now, and I do not see it.
Just type in Transformers Dino King. You should find it. I'm trying to pull up the figure. Let's see here. Dino King Legacy. Yeah, I mean this hasn't released yet. They're showing, but they are showing this off. Okay, here's the figure right here. If it'll load, so that way I can send it. Hang on. I'll just send you the website. That way you can look at it. But it's gonna be like a little multi-pack. I mean, these are core class figures, so they're not nothing too special. But the fact that we're even getting a figure on these guys is of itself a miracle. Because like, not too many people actually know who the fuck these guys are. So how do I fucking come on? Let me share this. I'll tell you what. I just do this. Still though, it is pretty. I mean, like of course, it's the figure that they are. It is a I'm sending you this through Discord so that way you can pull it up on the recording. There you go. There's the link. But the actual original figures that they are is like so. I don't think you knew this, but so like Grimlock and the rest of the Dinobots. They actually eventually down the line they made an actual combiner out of them, right? So
Mm-hmm.
these core class figures, they are actually they are a retool of those combiners, which you can kind of see in some of them if you look at the older one. But hey, I mean they still are pretty fucking cool though. So now the Legacy Dinobot or the original, I didn't care for them too much because some of them were really fucking weird. But it looks like they fixed a lot of the issues from the original one, which is kind of
Alright.
cool.
Give me a sec.
Trying
Let
to
me
see
share my
if
screen. Alright.
I'm trying to find the one I really didn't care for. Oh, I think I see him. Yeah, like some of the legs on some of these figures were just like very weird. It's the white and gray one. His legs are not attached in the way you would think his legs are attached, and it's like just so fucking stupid. I don't know, but it's kind of looking like they fixed that from what I'm seeing of the image of him. I think his legs are attached. But in the original one, because I think the mold that he's using is okay, so I think Sludge was the Triceratops. Or no? Maybe it was Slag. Anyway, it was the no, it was Snarl. It was the Snarl mold. It was the one that was the Stegosaurus. I did not care for his figure at all. But no, I mean the fact that we're getting here, and I'll send you an image of the that we can show it on stream too, of the image of the older, like their original, what they looked in the show, which that show looked fucking awesome. So how they looked in the show.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this stuff.
Like I said, this is the Japanese cartoon, so I'd be surprised if you knew these guys. 'Cause, like these guys are like super fucking you know, I mean Japan. Come on, man, give me this damn image. Thank you. I'm sending you this image of the original guys. And they had their own little music song too when they transformed. It was kind of actually pretty fucking adorable. Them and the Seacons too. But yeah, that's my figure news for today. You can pull that image up too. That was their original appearance. Which hey, the combiners way back in the day were actually kind of cool because like if you pay attention to like who forms the legs and the arms, you could actually swap all those around. Like the guys who formed the arms, you could swap them out for the legs, and vice versa. So it was kind of cool. Like for example, for Bruticus, the Combaticons, you could actually take what's their name? Fuck, what was the two legs in there? Damn it, I'm trying to bring. Oh, Brawl and Swindle, and it's because they're normally the arms or the legs. You could swap them out, and make them the legs, and make the fucking Blast Off and Vortex the legs, which that's the helicopter and the plane. So they had some pretty cool gimmicks way back in the day, which they don't do anymore for combiners. They don't tool those like that no more. Usually, I mean, if a transformer forms an arm, they're gonna stay forming an arm. So,
All right.
but yeah, that's a bit of my news. So you can do yours now. My boring.
Okay. I
Should I come up with
mean,
a topic? Or are you still searching?
yeah, I'm still searching, and I just don't see
Damn.
anything.
Come on, man.
I don't.
Come on. We were talking about a bunch of shit too earlier.
Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to search this up, and I can't find anything. So I'm just gonna take your word for everything you just said.
Oh, talking about the Transformers Victory shit?
Yeah, I was trying to
Nah.
look up that shit, and I have no concept of Transformers or anything like that. The only
Well, that's
thing I know is that it's made by the same people who made Monopoly. That's the closest thing you're gonna get out of me out of Transformers.
yeah, well, it's kind of Takara, but yeah, you're close.
But
Hasbro just makes the toys. The people who actually design the shit, I think that's like a completely different side. Well, the Transformers were originally Diaclone. They were like an actual like people. A lot of people have that misconception where they think Transformers was actually an American creation. No, no, the fuck it is not. It is actually a Japanese toy based off of the old Diaclone toys from Japan.
wasn't Care Bears in the same boat?
No, that was not Care Bears, but it was something else.
Yeah, it was something on the line of that.
I think it was another one, but it wasn't as it wasn't as big as Care Bears was. Because which Care Bears like that has been a big thing in a long time. Like My Little Pony came back for strange reasons, but
Well, My
Care
Little
Bears,
Pony was American made, or American, like, wasn't it like American Canadian or something like that?
I think the show was made in Canada because back in the day, like a lot because the Power Rangers, the studio who made the original Power Rangers show, that was
Mm-hmm.
Canadian studio. I
Yeah.
don't think the actors were Canadian, but I think the actual the guys who the actual studio guys or whatever, like the company, they were a Canadian based studio. I don't know, the actors may have been Canadian. I'm not too sure. But what was the name of the studio who did the Power Rangers? Because they did a bunch of other stuff too. I forget what they're called.
Fuck, dude.
Is it Sunbeam? Is that what it is? It's like
I
Sun
think it
something.
is.
Let me look this up.
Because I know if I start looking up, I'm gonna get completely like sidetracked and one-sided. So,
Let's see here.
um,
Boom Studio.
Boom Studio.
Yeah, I think they were done by Boom Studio. Let me double check, make sure. Where is it? Okay, yeah, it was Toei Company owned it. They were the owners, but I'm trying to find out who was the studio who produced it.
I remember growing up,
Oh, it
my
was Saban or Cyban. How it's Saban.
hmm I don't really know much a lot about like man, what you call them? The fuck, I forgot what their name is. Fucking uh Power Rangers. That's it. I had a brain fart, fellas. I
You forgot the name of Power Rangers, really?
yes.
How the fuck did you do that?
Same reason how I would confuse fucking Care Bears and My Little Pony. I just put it in the same fucking boat.
Oh,
I just be like,
oh,
I just see a fucking Care Bear and be like, oh, that's from My Little Pony, ain't it? Because they got that little fucking tattoo on their chest, and first thing I think of is like My Little Pony. Because they have that tattoo thing going on too.
mm-hmm. Tell us about more of your transition to becoming a furry.
Oh my fucking god.
So you know more
Nope.
about this lore than I do. So yeah, it's evident you're showing your past.
No, man. Fucking hell. I know for a
uh,
fact. I know about this shit because my mom really was into like Fraggle Rock and My Little Pony and all that shit.
now
So,
Fraggle Rock. I
dude,
don't know if that was American. That might have been Canada
that I'm
because
pretty sure
one of those
is,
shows.
yeah, I think that's Canadian.
It might be Canadian. Yeah, that
But
might be.
Fraggle Rock was a shit, man. Fraggle
Yeah, that
Rock
was a good
was.
one too. Well, it's like that, the Muppets, and what's that other one? Oh, Sesame Street. Those were like really big with kids way back in the day. Which
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for fucking the Muppets. Did you hear that by the way? Disney is slowly icing the Muppets. Like they're slowly getting rid of them.
I don't know why. Like
It's
man,
because like they don't have the creativity to actually do anything with them. That's why.
that makes sense.
I mean, seriously, when's the last time you actually seen them use that IP for anything
Good
other
point.
than rerunning the fucking older movies? They don't because they don't have the creativity to even use them. Honestly, I don't think they want to because if they did, they would just want to do it with CG. They wouldn't want to do it with puppets anymore. For some reason, these newer movies are starting to do away with practical effects. I don't know why, and I fully disagree with that decision. I think we rely too much on CGI. Now, CGI
Mm-hmm.
can be cool, yes, if it's done correctly. But I just think that movie makers nowadays, like, look at what was that one Marvel movie that was definitely fucking obvious?
The
It was the Ant-Man movie. That one, that the newest one so far.
mm-hmm.
Was it the Quantum Realm or some shit like that? Like,
Yeah,
dude,
Quantum Mania.
fucking Modoc, the way Modoc looked, he looked like a fucking baby face that was just it was just looked so terrible.
And
Like
not to
I don't know
mention
what
they
it
killed
is.
them off at the end of the movie, so
which is probably a good thing because I don't want to look at that disgusting fucking CGI monster anymore.
It's crazy because like they had like the one thing that's bad about the MCU and stuff like that, and I will fucking go above and beyond for this, is why do they keep killing off their villains? Like I started noticing
Yeah, they
that
need to
after
develop them
Iron Man
first
2 because they kept killing off villains. And that was like the worst thing that they could do is just keep killing their villains.
because they don't have a fucking roadmap.
That and they don't have creativity.
No,
They
they
can.
don't. Well, speaking of that, we can segue into the next topic that we were going to talk about. Should we talk about the How to Train Your Dragon drama that's going on with that
Oh
movie?
my god.
Yeah, so many people's pissed off by that movie. I still
So
think this movie's going to do okay, even though it has its problems.
yeah, and it mind you, a lot of people think it's going to have like some woke like director, but it's the original guy who originally directed the movie back in
Yeah,
the
the
day.
only problem that people have with it is the casting in the show. Because, like, when people expect Vikings, they expect fucking actual Vikings, like
hmm
a close representation of Vikings. But some of the characters or some of the actors that they've chosen just do not match the characters at all.
hmm
So it just feels a little weird. Like, honestly, they could have, I don't know, they could have changed
I
it up a little bit.
yeah,
I
if
mean,
like
I
I think the casting is weird. I do agree, but if they make it make sense and actually like make it like very interesting, then I'll give it a shot. But 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna work out.
well, I don't understand why we can't just like go back to like how we used to have it. Like, why can't the actors actually look like the fucking characters that they were actually trying to play? Why do they have to make them look so different and just slap the same name on them?
Yeah, it's
I don't understand why we do that anymore. Like, it's so stupid in my opinion when we go and do that shit. Like, for example, fucking. I know you haven't seen the Halo TV show, but for anyone who's played the Halo games, Commander Keys, they fucking changed for no reason. Changed the way he looked and just recast him as a black guy. But they want to say, "Oh, it's for diversity reason." You have Sergeant fucking Johnson, and there's another famous character in there that's also it's I don't know, it's just so dumb with some of
people
the
were
casting decisions.
upset that Usopp from the One Piece live action was going to be black. But when you look at Oda's actual writings and like the Straw Hat's like descriptions, each Straw Hat is from a different country. Like they have
Yeah,
different backgrounds. Like for example, a lot of people don't realize this, but Robin is Russian. You heard me right. She is Russian. So she's
with the red
probably gonna
hair.
have no, that's Nami. Nami is
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah. Now I get it.
Nami's Swedish, if I remember correctly. Luffy is man, I forget what the country is,
He's either
but
Japanese or he's English.
no, he's not English or Japanese. Like in the manga itself, it's actually stated that he is fuck the the local what country do rubber trees come from? What do you call
Oh,
those?
that's somewhere down there in South America. I forget where it's at
Yeah,
because I know what you're
basically
talking
it's
about.
that. So
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Oh, I always assumed he was kind of like English because
Yeah,
his
the
brother had red
only
hair.
straw hat that has American ties is Frankie. And yes, you heard me right. Frankie's the only American on the Straw Hat crew. Obviously, Zoro is Japanese. Sanji is Swedish. Nami is French. Here, I could actually pull this up real quick. If you give me a sec.
Now, if you want to talk about the one that people really got pissed off with, that would be what do you call it? Cowboy Bebop. When they recasted Jet, that was
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
stupid.
Oh, yep, I just
Because
got it.
that's I mean people for some reason people believe that fucking all anime characters are just white folks. No, they're not. They're actually fucking all Asian. They're all
So,
Japanese.
I just pulled this up. So, Nami is Swedish. Luffy is Brazilian. Usopp's African. Sanji is French. Chopper is Canadian. Robin is Russian, Frankie is American,
I,
and Soul King
I'm gonna
Brooke
throw this
is
out there. Hang
Australian.
on, real quick, I'm gonna throw this out there. Is it racist they made the Canadian a fucking a reindeer? Obviously, I'm joking, but still, that's
Yeah,
kind of funny. The fucking the Canadian is the reindeer.
yeah, that's Oda for you
Uh,
right there.
yeah, that's kind of funny. It's all jokes and games until the fucking war crimes
Mm-hmm.
start with Canada. Uh, it's all fun and games
Uh,
until the war crimes
Jim.
start.
Oh yeah, Jinbei is Indian from India,
Yeah,
which I didn't realize until I just looked it up just now. Holy shit. Okay, that's cool.
a lot of these characters I have no idea who the fuck they are because I'm not that far into the show. Neither am I ever going to be. I'm not saying it's not a bad show, but it just I have
Mm-hmm.
no interest in trying to even fucking watch or catch up with it. It's just
Yeah.
it's just too fucking long at this point now. I do not care to.
I would watch the live action because the live action kind of sums it up pretty good. Season 1 is pretty good. And there's only like 10 episodes. Each episode's like an hour. I think like 30 to an hour long. So if you just watch like one episode a night, then you should catch up in like 10 days.
Yeah.
And it's really
Yeah.
good too.
Well, I'm not gonna announce it's a good show, but for some reason I'm in that fucking phase where it takes a really good anime to actually pull me into it. Because like even the really
Mm.
good ones, I won't even fucking watch for some strange reason.
Like Poco no Piku, your favorite anime.
I no. I find that one bit just fucking funny. That's it.
Oh, Lord.
Let me gobble that pee pee.
Oh,
It's so fucking
Don the
funny.
Don, man. That dude,
Uh,
I heard a lot of people talking about it, so I figured, I'd sit down and start watching it. And
Start
as I'm
watching it.
watching it, my dad walks in at the worst possible time where she turns and
Right
says,
when the fucking trivia.
"Yep, right at that scene." I'm not gonna fucking say what she was saying because I'm trying to keep it PG or PG-13. But
I've
oh
done
my
said it like
god.
twice now. I've done said it twice.
Oh my god.
You just gonna hear a bleep over what the fuck I just said.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear what you just said.
Well, you're fucking gonna edit this shit anyway, so.
Yep.
Because we're not actually live, we're just fucking recording this shit.
Yeah, I just realized that is a pro to doing this when we're recording. Instead of having to watch what we say, I could just bleep it out.
Mm-hmm. Like I say, I
Oh
think I won't.
Lord.
I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to fucking have to waste time editing shit. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I could say some gamer words right now if I wanted to.
Actually, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Just have you get DaVinci Resolve and let you edit the video. Fuck.
Oh no!
I
Fuck no!
record I record them, you fucking edit them. I like that idea.
I did not agree to this.
Well, guess what? You ain't got a choice. This is Soviet Russia, and now I'm going to make you do what I say.
Motherfucker, this is America. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Hmm.
I ain't no fucking
Well,
commie.
I'm looking
Okay,
up.
look, I might like their guns, but I ain't no commie. They
Not
got some
yet.
pretty nice guns. They got some pretty nice guns. I'll say that much. But in the next bit of news, let's see here.
I don't really
What
think there's
else could
that
we?
much going on, really.
Yeah, there's a little bit. Kind of find there's another one. I mean, we talked about Stalker 2. That game came out. And it's been pretty good. A lot of people's
Dude,
been liking it.
okay, so I'm glad you brought that up because I wanted to ask your opinion on it because Stalker 2 actually had a really bad development. Like they really,
Every Stalker
really,
game had. What Stalker game hasn't?
yeah.
Again, this is a game that's being made in fucking Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like the first one, it suffered because half its fucking team left and went to go make fucking Metro. So, Stalker has always had a tough time when it comes to fucking development. Like the Stalker game, the Stalker team has never had it fucking easy. Whether they're dodging bullets or
Mm-hmm.
fucking half their team's leaving and go make another fucking game. And they're just having difficulties in general. Honestly, to give them credit though, it's because usually they're just a little bit too, ambitious about what they want to do with the game. like the first game when it came out, the amount of shit they were wanting to put in that fucking game, dude, it was kind of gonna be like an early version of Crisis, because they were gonna put vehicles that you could drive around in that game and all the other shit. But then they took
Mm-hmm.
that out because it just was putting too much strain on the game. Like, there's a whole like I think it's like a 10-hour video of talking about the development of the first Stalker game. Like, and all the shit they took out of it. Like, honestly, all the shit they took out sounds really, really fucking cool. But you gotta think about it. When they were actually designing this game, I think the PlayStation 3 was out when they were developing that game, and it was just the PlayStation 3 definitely could not handle it. Even though it looks
Hmm.
like it looks pretty shitty, but still, no, it was pretty crazy. I mean, this is a game that had it to where, you had multiple different firing modes that you could do on your guns. You could switch from single burst to automatic. You could have like fucking grenade launchers on the bottom of your shit, or just a fucking shotgun. You could even have like a fucking bayonet at the end, which I think they took the bayonet out. You have different fucking sights, multiple different types of fucking guns. The anomalies also put stress on the fucking system. Like the anomalies themselves, the
Mm-hmm.
graphical stuff that they did, some of the anomalies did. Like seriously, I think they've toned down the anomalies a little bit, because in the first game they were annoying as fuck because they were everywhere. Because the anomalies, what they are is like they're kind of like this almost invisible. I mean, you could see them, but they're also kind of hard to see too. Like if you don't pay attention, you won't see them at all, and you'll run into them and they'll just fucking kill you out of nowhere. Like that's why
Mm-hmm.
the game gives you like a bolt where you can just throw like a screw or a bolt. You just throw it wherever the fuck you walk. That way you make sure you're not walking into an anomaly. Because like some of them, they'll like it's like a vortex where it'll suck you in and you're just fucking trapped and it just beats the shit out of you till you fucking explode. And then there's others where they'll just shock the shit out of you till you fucking die.
That
And
sounds
there's an
about
ass.
right.
Yeah, it's like, dude, and that's not it. The placements of these anomalies, they were literally fucking assholes with the placements. Because sometimes they'll just place like a bunch of them all in one little spot, and you just have a sliver of movement to where you can move past them. And if you get too close, it's going to take a chunk of your fucking health. So it was
Yeah.
annoying as fuck. And if you killed an enemy that had like a really cool gun near an anomaly, especially the vortex ones, a good
Uh,
luck getting that fucking gun because it's now the anomalies. You're not getting it. So
just reminds
yeah,
me of the Pentagon
that
thief
game was
from
fucking
Black Ops
brutal.
1, man. Oh, fuck, man. I fucking hated that guy. It just
Oh
came
no, but
up.
there's like some speaking of Black Ops, there's some Black Ops news too. Didn't they finally like add or update Warzone now, where like Warzone can be played on the Black Ops 6 movement system or some shit like that?
Yeah, they actually did do that. And on top of that, they added a new Warzone map, which is, older, like a old unique version of Nuketown that's fucking destroyed and all weird. And it kind of gives off a Fallout vibe in a way, if you've ever played
Yeah.
Fallout. And it doesn't really look that bad. I don't play Warzone, but from what I've seen, people are okay with it until the very new map comes out next year. And on top of that, they brought back Alcatraz 24/7 and something else. I can't remember, but they brought back other modes too. And then on top of that, it was also found in the game files that Turn and Grief from Black Ops 2 is coming back to Black Ops 6. So if they do that, then that's cool. But I don't know. I'm holding my breath on most of this shit.
I don't know. We'll see. Because like I said, I
Hmm.
feel like they've earned a lot of good grace with this newer game. I feel like it's actually doing pretty decent with people.
Well, the only problem they have right now is the rank play because they don't have the option for you to turn off crossplay, and because of that, it's just full of hackers.
Mm. There's
So,
already hackers on 6 already. Jesus.
well, there are hackers on like day one, but the problem is that most hackers are on PC and not on Xbox, and
Yeah.
people aren't able to have the option to turn off crossplay.
Well, it's kind of easy to hack into those types of games when you keep using
Mm.
the same fucking engine and the same fucking game pretty much from the last year.
Well, I mean, they did update the anti cheat a little bit better too, but I feel like it's not enough.
No. Honestly, they just
And
need to. In my opinion, I think they just need like to hold off for like
mhm,
a good solid 3 or 4 years and just make a new one, like on
yeah,
all entirely new everything and just kind of reset a little bit.
yeah, but
Because
you
I
know
doubt they'll lose too much money from doing that.
the problem right now for me with these newer CODs is that with the multiplayer, skill-based matchmaking needs to get the fuck out of normal multiplayer. That's why you have ranked. If you want to go and play rank, then you can play rank and play it for skill. But if you go into a normal match, you're just going to get either ass raped for the next 10, 12 matches, or you're going to get a very decent match only once. And when I say once, I mean only once out of like 12 matches will you do good. And it sucks, man. It really does suck. I remember going home, playing Black Ops 2, actually sitting down, playing multiplayer with my boys, and actually having fun. Now you can't do that. I think the only thing I look forward to with Black Ops 6 is just zombies, because that I'm a zombies guy. I've played zombies like all my life. I've played since Kino der Toten on Black Ops 1. And when I play zombies now, I have so many. I'm so glad that we're in a point where we're actually like chilling and we're eating good with zombies. But the problem with zombies right now is that when we got Cold War, we got a lot of Warzone esque stuff in it. Instead of having to craft riot shields and stuff for us to use, like what we would do, we'd have to explore the map to find riot shields. And now we just don't have to worry about that. We spawn in with one piece of armor and we are pretty much protected from all over. It has damage mitigation. It fucking protects your ass from all around. Back in the older school zombies, you actually felt vulnerable um without the armor, and it actually brought a challenge. Like in maps like Origins and Mob of the Dead, where there's only a two-hit system. If you get swipe twice, then game over. But if you had the riot shield, it negated all fucking armor or all damage from your back, and it only negate the armor. But
Mm.
now it feels like it's too easy. The only thing that's keeping me from getting round 50 now isn't the fucking like map itself or the enemies. It's just fucking manglers. Like by round 35, I have like 10 manglers spawning every single round. And all they do is sit from like the other side of the map and just blast me with their fucking cannons. It
You like
makes
getting blasted by those cannons, don't you?
No, I do not. It's either I get blasted by the cannons or I'm in fucking Terminus and I get grabbed by the amalgam and I get throated down his throat. Or I'm playing Liberty Falls and I get jumped and rammed by a abomination. It's either one or the other. The abomination is a bullet sponge and the amalgam is a bullet sponge. And then the fucking the fucking what you call them, manglers just spawn in, and once you kill one, like two more spawn in. It makes no sense. Like if we could tone that down, that would be fucking awesome.
Good luck with that.
Oh yeah, they ain't gonna fucking touch that. And not to
But
mention, you can craft like score streaks and self revives now. It completely just makes the game too easy. I remember playing Origins back when I got out of high school, and this was, or not high school, but middle school, back when I was a young kid. And all I would do is go on Origins and try to solo the Easter egg. I would spawn in, I'd turn on the generator, I'd get quick revive. There you go. That's my self revive right there. And I only get 3 per game. That's how it should be. I shouldn't have to fucking go and keep crafting self revives because I'm a little bitch, and it's fucking baffling to me how we have the ability to craft monkey bombs and stuff. Before that was a box item. Gersh devices were box item, or Casimirs is what they call them, but they're Gersh devices. They're
I was about to say, didn't you get the monkey bomb from the? I remember at Black Ops 1, you got it from the fucking box
yeah,
because
you
I
got
hated
it.
getting it in the box. I'd rather
Same
get
with
like the
Gersh
actual heat gun.
devices. You only get Gersh devices from the box in Ascension, and now they're craftable, and all you have to have is
I mean,
salvage.
to be fair, back in the day too, like it was kind of annoying when you did get one though, because like I know me, whenever I got one, it was like kind of early, and I was just trying to get a damn decent gun,
hmm
and I either get that or the fucking sniper rifles.
Well,
So,
that is
because
one
that's the ones that
thing.
love to give me.
One thing that they did do with guns that actually I do like is the salvage system with the legendary rarities and stuff like that. Each when you spawn into, or before you spawn into a game, you can craft your a loadout, or you can create a loadout. You can create what gobblegum pack you have. You can grab your field upgrade that you can choose from, and you can choose whatever weapon you start with. But the weapon you choose will start off with the worst or tiered weapons, so which is gray tiered. You start from gray, then you go to green, then blue, then purple, then orange. Orange being the highest tier. And um I don't mind this. I don't mind, like, if you want to start with a pistol, then you would. But if you boot up the game for the very first time, you're going to start off with a pistol. You have no choice. You have to level up in order to start to get different weapons, unless you buy a bundle from the shop, and then there you go. You can use that bundle with its own like
That's kind of
blueprint.
cheap.
Yeah, I know. If you're willing to spend them, if you're wanting to spend the money, then yeah, go on, by all means, be my guest. But I
Yeah, that's kind of
probably
awesome.
won't. But since I got the the pass or whatever, or the vault edition specifically for zombies, I start off with like all the rare legendary gobblegums. I had like 3 blueprints, and I had a couple operators from previous Call of Duties. I had Klaus from Cold War, and I was able to play as Brutus from Mob of the Dead from Black Ops 2, which obviously I had to chill with my boy Brutus.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
But
so yeah, they
just
turned the
segue
mini
a little bit.
boss.
I got a couple more topics for you. So if
All right,
you click what I just sent you in the Discord there, this is gonna be more exciting because I don't think you ever played these, but these are like fucking. Have you ever you played Gears of War, right?
maybe,
You've not played Gears of War.
maybe. No, I haven't.
That's the one. Jesus, dude. Okay, so we gotta get you to play Gears of War. But anyway, the thing I just sent you. So Steam, they're further hinting at they're actually going to bring back the War for Cybertron games and Transformers Devastation,
Mm-hmm.
which was that game that was legit made by the same people who made Bayonetta. Yeah,
I've never played Bayonetta.
so it's fucking awesome. But no, it's Moon Studios, the same people who made the Deadpool game too, or High
Mm-hmm.
Moon Studios. But no, they actually they keep hinting at they're gonna actually bring back the War for Cybertron games and Transformers Devastation. And I literally can't like these games right here. They're no longer available. You can't buy them or play them anywhere. And if you do buy them, you're gonna have to buy them third party, so that way you can play them. Like for example, Transformers Devastation, you could probably go look it up and go get the old PlayStation 4 disc for it. But like on the PlayStation Store, it no longer shows up. And I think the reason why Devastation doesn't show up is because of a this is another reason why I say like fucking physical media folks, because like Transformers Devastation, I don't even think it was on the store long before it had to be pulled because of licensing issues. Because like I think like there was some kind of issue between Hasbro and Sony to where they just fucking pulled it. Same with the War for Cybertron games. You will not find these games on the backwards compatible for Xbox or PlayStation or even on Steam anymore because I think Hasbro had them pulled because of some licensing issue or some licensing disagreement. But again, this is some of the reasons why. Because like that's why I kind of hate digital games because those who had the digital games, good luck if they deleted it because if they delete it on Steam or like say for example if they own it on the PlayStation Store and you deleted it, you no longer own it, motherfucker. You're shit out of luck.
Yeah, I will agree with you on that. For someone that has a
It's
Xbox Series S, and
it's bullshit.
that's a digital only console. So my thing with
Mhm.
this is that it's just a lot more convenient for me, and so I don't have to get off my ass and go all the way down to a GameStop on launch day and deal with the huge crowd of people that's there trying to get the same game. So what I
Yeah, what the
normally
hell you
do,
talking about? There ain't no huge crowd. There ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody going to GameStop anymore.
oh yeah, that's a fair
They'd rather
point,
go to
but
the other.
or Best
They'd
Buy,
rather go to the other places. Yeah, they rather.
Best,
Honestly, I figured like you'd probably find a line at Best Buy or that. I mean, like me when I go to buy my physical games, I do it online. I do it through Amazon
mm-hmm,
or some other site. I do not buy my shit through GameStop because I know they're ripping me the fuck off. And it's sad though too because like I miss how GameStop used to be. I miss the good. Well, to be fair, it's never been good old days because they were still pieces of shit back then too. But still,
mm-hmm,
I like the idea that they used to be awesome.
yep,
It's kinda sad what they've become, like, guaranteed, like I don't know, I keep saying they won't be around for much longer, but yet they still fucking hold.
yeah, it's
They
sad,
s they still stay. I mean, granted, honestly, through hearing the horror stories from employees and shit like that, I don't think they should be a thing anymore
mm-hmm,
from past employees that have quit because seriously, if you haven't heard those stories, go look up the stories of past GameStop employees. Honestly, they should be held for criminal charges for some of the shit that they pull.
even with
Definitely for
Reggie
some
in
of the bullshit they
charge.
pull.
Like
Yeah.
it's still like shit. I don't get me wrong. I trust Reggie Fils-Aimé. I think he's a really good guy, but I feel like him becoming president
I see,
of
that's the
GameStop.
thing. Does he actually really know what's going on in the lowers? Because, like, I feel like it's like the not the high top, but I feel like it's the not middle management, but a little bit above them. That's the ones who are actually fucking tanking this fucking company.
Yeah, I don't think he knows much.
No, because like, granted, he only knows what the people below him are telling him. So if they're telling him fucking bullshit, then he doesn't
Mm-hmm.
know. That is, if he's actually doing his own research, because that's another thing you could judge him on. Like, if you were too stupid not to know that GameStop is pretty bad now, then you're just a fucking idiot. Sorry to say it, but
Mm-hmm.
you are.
It's
Because
sad.
GameStop does not have the reputation that it used to have at all, by no means.
Mm-hmm.
But hang on, there was something else that I was going to talk about, but I fucking lost it. Where did it go? Where did you go?
It does suck, man.
Oh,
See the
there's just
state
an
of
all.
games nowadays.
It's not all bad though. You got some good indie developers that are actually doing some pretty cool shit.
You know, they just came out with a new Papa's game or a remake of a Papa's game on Steam. It's
Oh,
called
do they really? You talking about like the Papa's pizza thing or whatever it was, like
it's
the
called
little.
Papa's
Okay,
Pizzeria Deluxe. And
yeah, I remember
now
those.
yeah, well, yeah, they just came out with a new one. And or not a new one, but a remake of the original Papa's Pizzeria. But this one you can actually like replay the original game to all its intents and glory, but now you can also have like a food truck. You can hold on. I'm gonna try and pull up Steam real quick. Well,
I want
while
to play the old
Steam.
tower, the Balloon Tower defense games, like the Balloon Tower. That was some of
Oh
my
yeah.
favorite games on like fucking Cool Math shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, whoever remembers Cool Math?
Hey, I got
Like,
one
dude,
for
the
you.
older
You
I
ever
hate
heard of?
what have you seen what Balloon Tower defense has become now?
Yeah,
It's legit. Oh, dude, it's such a shame. I hate it
I
because I tried to like
remember.
look it back up the other day, and it was just
I
I
remember
hate what
in
it's
like
become.
first and second grade, I used to play Pop Tropica. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, no, that was like back that was, the school, when I was going to school, they kinda prioritized, like, we had to make a Pop Tropica account because it, like,
Mm.
had the little math games in it or whatever.
Yeah, man. And
I'm sad
Fireboy and
those
Water Girl, fucking shit. Oh my god. I
That
go,
was a little
oh,
bit after my time. I was like, I think I was a senior, so I didn't really fuck around with the computer lab too much
oh
after
yeah,
that.
that's right. You're fucking 28 and I'm only 25, so you're a lot older than
Look,
me.
I ain't that old, you asshole. I'm getting close. All right, fuck you. I am that in like a couple like a couple weeks, but fuck off.
Uh-huh, yeah, you're old as shit.
I'm an old man.
I'm a child compared to you.
As much experience as the shit I fucking know you.
Like, oh, hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Okay, I just got Steam up. I'm pulling it up in the store, see what's on the Steam store. Literally, front page is Star Wars Outlaws. Does not surprise me whatsoever.
No, okay, speaking of that, okay, so we're gonna talk about that for a little bit. But so yeah, no, they did originally announce that they weren't gonna put it on Steam because they thought that it would hold its own. Because the sales are so bad, they actually put it on Steam now, hoping that it'll save this fucking game. It's not gonna save this fucking game. This game is gonna do
Holy
terribly.
shit. Okay, they actually okay. I'm looking at the Papa's Pizzeria thing, and dude, they are only charging this game for $4.97 right now. It is on sale for 17% off, and the original price is $6.
Hey, guess what? That's close to the Suicide Squad game's price. Would you like to know how much that game costs right now? Almost
$2.
$5 fucking.
That is insane.
I'm not kidding. Seriously, go pull it up and put it on the stream. Let's see, Suicide Squad. Let's see here. Maybe it's not on Steam.
I see it. The digital
Let's see, did the price
deluxe
drop?
upgrade is only $34.99.
Yeah, that's for the DLC. Maybe it dropped on console because I heard like
Uh,
somewhere it had dropped. Maybe the sale ended. I know it was on sale for a little bit for like and it was like a fucking it was like $5. But that was a long time ago when they announced that.
yeah.
So it probably went back up now. Let's see, isn't there a way that you could check? Hang on, how do you check? Let's see here. Where do you check player? Because there's a way where you can check it. Their player count. Let's see, how's their player count looking so far?
A game that I've seen that's been becoming really, really like popular, like two games, is Buckshot Roulette and Liar's Bar.
Oh, of course, because Lars Bar is just absolutely fucking hilarious, and Buckshot Roulette. That's again, that's another just fucking funny as hell as well. But Helldivers 2 still getting
All right,
updated
I
though.
just
Good for
bought
it.
Papa's
Oh, I heard there's another.
Pizzeria.
Oh, that's funny. Oh,
Well,
did you also hear they're making another Hogwarts Legacy game?
really, that's interesting. I don't think the first one did that bad. At least I don't think.
No, well, it did good only because there were people who were trying to cancel the game. So people were trying to boycott it because of J.K. Rowling, which I honestly don't understand the hate behind J.K. Rowling. I don't. I don't understand it. I mean, she's not that as controversial as people make her out to be. I think it's just people who just want to fucking blow shit up out of proportion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Just enjoy what she does and just, I mean, hell, there's tons of artists who are terrible people and people still love their fucking art. Who gives a shit?
Wait,
I mean, for
what?
fuck's sake, you can't
TF2
tell me
with an
like
update? What is
uh-oh.
this? I don't know, I gotta turn on my
Uh-oh,
display
that ain't
capture.
good.
Look at this. Team Fortress
TF2's
2.
coming back.
Oh my fucking god.
It's making a comeback.
Dude, I used to play this when I was in high school, like all day, every day.
Who the fuck didn't? That and Counter-Strike.
Dude, all day, every day. Like that bitch from fucking regular show. Oh, I
Mm,
watch Superstar Planet Chaser Starlight Excellent all day, every day.
Speaking of sci-fi shit for a second, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a Star Wars rant for a split second.
Oh fuck.
Have you heard what Lucasfilm has been announcing lately? So
Yeah.
there's some news on the Rey movie now, apparently, that is still happening, which I seriously doubt this movie's ever gonna come out. So they're talking about the new Rey trilogy, and did you hear the new character she's gonna be playing though? She's literally gonna become the new. She's gonna be like in the next saga that she's supposed to be in. It's not gonna be about her. Instead, she's gonna be the Obi-Wan Kenobi of that series.
Well, thank
So
you for
first it was
joining
supposed to be
us
a
on the
whole.
stream. Yeah, we're gonna have to end
Oh
the
shit! It's
stream
so
off.
stupid.
Oh my
Seriously,
god.
dude, they keep saying shit. And they don't. See, this is why I say they don't listen to what the fuck they announce or say, because like first they said that this Rey trilogy was going to be all about her. Now they're saying she's going to be the fucking pretty much going to be the Obi-Wan Kenobi of the franchise of this next saga. But see, here's the mistake that they're doing. Why are you already writing an end when you should be writing a fucking beginning, which you have yet to do in the first place? Actually start with a fucking script for once and just go from there.
You
Like,
know
actually
they can't
start
do
putting
that.
shit to paper. I know they can't, because, like, what was that thing that you were talking about earlier where they announced, what's the guy's name from fucking,
Tom Hiddleston,
who plays
yeah.
Loki? Yeah, Tom Hiddleston. They want him to play as Palpatine. Bro, what the fuck is up with them wanting to bring Palpatine into every fucking thing? Like, chill the fuck out.
Can't we just get a
We
film
don't want a
about
younger.
like Darth Sidious or
Yes.
something like that?
Well, that's Palpatine.
Oh.
Honestly, I want Vitiate.
Well, I
I
guess we
want
are getting
Vitiate.
that.
Dude, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna send you this because I want you to know who Darth Vitiate is. This dude is fucking. I'm gonna send you this trailer. Because, dude, I want them to do a movie on Darth Vitiate or anything on the Old Republic, because they really need to do something on the Old Republic.
Should I show this trailer on stream? Do you think I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
it'll be fine. You can
copyright?
show on street. Yeah. No, you won't get copyrighted because everybody shows this fucking thing.
Okay.
You shouldn't get copyrighted. Plus, we're so small. I doubt they're gonna do it.
Live reaction.
Hang on,
Right here
are you
on
playing it now?
I haven't even got the fucking link.
I'm sending it to you. I'm sending you the thing. Hang on, give me 1 second.
But anyway, live
Yeah.
reaction. Don't forget to donate all your wallet to is links. Nah, I'm kidding.
Yeah, share your screen too when you go to watch it, because I want to see your reaction to it.
All right. Here we
Because like
go.
seriously,
Star
this is what
Wars.
I want them to do.
Yep. All right. Let's see what this is all about. Oh damn, that's actually. Yo. Wait, is that? Hold on, I gotta pause it real quick. Is that who I think it is?
Share the screen so I can fucking see what you're seeing, because I can't see what you're seeing.
Oh, hold on. Was that who I thought it was?
No, these are all old characters. You don't know who any of these guys are.
Okay.
These are all like from like. This is like. I think this is a couple thousand years before. I forget how many years this is before like the first movie, but this is like way before the first movie. Like way before the first movie.
Okay, this guy.
Like,
is that
this
who
is
I think it is? Because
That's not Starkiller. No, he looks like Starkiller, but that's not Starkiller.
Oh
No.
my god, dude. I have a feeling, and I know that I'm right
Hold
on
on.
this. They will never bring
Hang on.
this guy back.
1 second. I think I might have sent you the wrong trailer. Let me look. Did I send? No, I didn't. I sent you the right one. Okay, never mind. I thought I sent you the wrong one for a split second.
But
I thought that was the one with the sister. Keep playing.
So, like, I know for 100% they're never gonna bring back Starkiller. He was too fucking broken.
I don't want them to. Honestly, I like him being in his own little separate. If they're gonna do it, I want him to be in like a separate canon, like his own little version of canon. Because like that's how he was in Legends. In Legends, he was never canon. He was like a different timeline. Because honestly, he doesn't need to be. He's too fucking powerful.
Yeah.
Starkiller needs to stay in his own little canon. He doesn't need to be like with the other stuff. He needs to be like in the what if thing, because Starkiller honestly is just way too powerful for him to be in the actual canon. I don't want him to. But now, see, when this is taking place, this was during like the big Jedi and Sith wars. This was back when there was like thousands of fucking Sith and thousands of fucking Jedi. You know,
Yeah.
this was when there's a bunch of them. So this is before the extinction of the Sith.
All
You
right.
can play.
Have anything.
It looks good.
If
Like
he's
this
willing to
really
no,
does
like
look
I
good.
said, that's Darth Vitiate, by the way. That guy right there.
With
I
your
want them to make a
burden
movie on him.
comes
This dude is more powerful than
sorrow.
fucking Palpatine.
You
This guy did a
have
ritual,
nothing.
a Sith ritual, where he sacrificed, I think it's either 8,000 or 80,000 other fucking Sith, absorbed them, and became immortal. This dude was
Oh, shit.
insanely powerful. Yeah, he was pretty much a Sith god. Like, he's insane. Like, he was so tough. If you ever saw the Clone Wars, the Sith Force Ghosts or whatever, they feared him. Like, the reason why there's not too many of them around is because he destroyed a lot of them.
Only ambition will guide you.
And for those who played the KOTOR games, this guy is also the reason why Darth Revan
The
turned to the
oaths you
Sith.
swear, the promises you make, they are yours alone. Your freedom will be the wars you wage.
Damn, this looks good. This looks
I
like
know,
it's
like I
triple A.
By the way, this is an actual tied to a game. You can play this game right now if you want to. It's the Old Republic. It's an MMO, Star Wars MMO. It's actually really good. As long as you don't play any of the newer content, but still, it's pretty good. Storytelling's really fucking cool too.
Your entitlement, the pain you endure.
See, this is the Star Wars that people wants to come back.
And when darkness finds you, you will face it alone.
Yeah, you do get Starkiller vibes from him, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
From both of them, you do. I mean, they're twins, but still. I feel like they really did model these two after fucking Starkiller. They really did. I don't know, it's that shaved fucking head. Like, that's Korriban right there. That's the birthplace of the Sith.
Oh, that's not a good idea. Oh, shit.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
No, I did not.
Dude, it's so sad. We will never get storytelling like this ever again. And that's the thing. This is just a 4-minute fucking, just a promotion for a game. And it tells so much more story than any of the fucking sequel trilogies did.
Mm-hmm.
Or the sequel movies.
Crazy thing is, there's no words spoken so far.
But, I mean, there's the monologue by fucking Vitiate himself, but like that's it. Like it doesn't need to say anything because you see it all right there.
Son.
Like I said, man, this is just these seriously. If you haven't seen all of these trailers, you gotta go watch all the Old
Dude.
Republic trailers. They're so fucking cool.
When did this come out?
This is old.
2015. 2015. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
No, dude,
I was
like I said,
Oh my god. I was
and look who made it too. Look down who made it. Back when BioWare was actually worth a damn.
I was just starting my sophomore year.
Dude, this was a fucking game right here.
Like October
Well,
was
it
the
still is
month
a
I
fucking
started
game.
my homecoming. Holy
You
shit.
can actually play this fucking game right now if you want to. It's free.
Oh my fucking Christ.
It's not a bad MMO. It's actually really fun.
The only thing I don't like about it is that it's an MMO, but everything else I like about it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not half bad. It's actually pretty. Like, I'm not a big fan of MMOs either, but I played a little bit of it. It's actually pretty fun. Honestly, if I had a better PC and I could just sit down and play it, I probably would fucking play all of it.
Hold on, let me see if I can look at the like and dis. Oh, yep, right there. 2.8K dislikes to 100. That is massive. I've never seen this for a fucking EA game. You won't ever see that modern day.
Fuck no, you won't. I mean, because it's old. That's why.
Sort by let's take a look at newest.
The first fucking comment.
Yep. Yeah, maybe we
Yeah,
should
it's
stick
fucking
back
true,
to top comment.
though. That's 5 years ago too. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's just people shitting on the Disney fucking shit, which as they should, because like seriously though, they have like completely destroyed.
yeah, you won't ever see fucking EA with this kind of shit ever again. I want our people to know that. Like, this shit,
It's gone. It's not gonna come back unless
yeah,
they
it's
sell it
gone.
off.
Unless
Mm-mm.
they do a complete rework and get like people that know what they're doing to do this shit, or just completely
No,
sell it off,
what
then
gets me too is like with the Ahsoka TV show or whatever, they were like people kept trying to say since they like brought in the ones and all the other shit. You remember the Clone Wars? You
mm-hmm.
watched all the Clone Wars, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the ones, the three mystical beings that fucking told Anakin that
Yeah.
he was the chosen one? So apparently there's another storyline that they're attached to the ones. There's one with hang on, I'm gonna look up the character and I'm gonna give you a screenshot so that way you can actually see or show what she looks like. But it's her name is Abaoth or some shit like that. Anyway, she's like some. So there's technically a mother. Well, she's not really their mother, but there is a mother figure for the ones. You know, because there's the father, the daughter, and the son. Well,
Mm-hmm.
technically there's a mother, which really she wasn't their mother, but she was like a servant that they had picked up along down the line, and she practically became their mother. Well, it got to a point to where the son and the daughter no longer listened to her at all because they're just way more powerful than her. So she bathed from I think it was like a well or something like that that the daughter would bathe in, and then she went and drank from the fountain of power that the son would drink, and she became this super fucking incredibly and powerful being. But it warped her beyond belief. Hang on, let me look up this character. But she became so insane, she terrified the father, the son, and the daughter all at once. Neither one of them can hold her fucking back. Like she is like literally one of the most powerful characters in the Star Wars universe. I think in order to hold her back, they had to lock her behind several fucking black holes to even
I
keep her
believe it.
contained. But like they were trying to say they're hinting at her with the new Ahsoka show. Honestly, though, I don't think Disney could do her justice, like her character, with how insane she is, because she's like insanely fucking powerful. And honestly, they'd probably just kill her off super fucking quick. Which I mean, like, look how they did Thrawn. They didn't even do Thrawn that decently. The blue chiss guy with the red fucking eyes and Rebels. Good God,
Mm-hmm.
dude, he was so much better in the actual like Legends story that they did. Because like in Rebels, he looks like a fucking idiot. Because like he'll claim shit's their win, and like that shit's not even a fucking win. Like they'll destroy something or do something. He's like, yes, I've learned more from this defeat that I've done. It's like, no, you didn't. You just lost a shitload of fucking resources. You didn't learn shit.
Sounds about right.
Other than they just like to spray paint on fucking walls. That's their
Yeah.
calling card. Congratulations, dipshit. You just lost a shit ton of fucking military equipment just to learn that they like spray painting walls. Congratulations.
Maybe we should put Shredder in charge of his department. Maybe only then he'll learn.
Maybe we should put somebody else who's actually worth a fucking damn, but they're not gonna do that
I
either.
mean, if we had Shredder in charge, he'd fucking chop off a piece of it, of him every single time he failed. Like that one
It depends
doctor
on which
from
continuity of
Teenage.
fucking shredder you're gonna put in.
Okay, so like, fuck, what was the name of that one Shredder from the animated series where he kept on cutting body parts off of that scientist to the point where all he was
Oh,
left
I
was a
haven't.
brain and an eyeball. And this,
I
yes,
have
this
no
was.
idea.
I think it was the original TMTZ or TMNT because I
No fucking
know,
clue.
like, I know it wasn't from the recent one.
No, because that one's a little bit too kiddish.
Yeah. Oh, so there is something else I wanted to bring up that came out today after long and trivial and very, very hopeful waiting. We Grant
Was it?
Kirkhope, the artist behind a lot of rare games like Banjo-Kazooie, DK64, and a couple of other games. He finally released his album for a remake of DK64 soundtrack. And I gotta
Nice.
say, it is really, really good. And I made a post about it on Twitter, and man legitimately responded. He responded to
Oh,
my
that's
post, and
cool.
I had a small little conversation with him. And I was
That's a
talking to him, and I mentioned that my favorite track was "Frantic Factory," and I feel like I made his day, and I've really started to chill with Angry Aztec as well. So yeah, I think I guess you could say I've made it. Actually, hold on. Maybe I could pull it up here. Hold on. Give me a sec. Yep. Here we go.
he's gonna pull out his bragging rights here.
Yep. Bragging rights. You damn straight. There we go. I got it on screen, and I'm gonna share it on Discord. Yep, I'm sharing on Discord. But yeah, I love Grant Kirkhope. He's one of my favorite artists, video game artists. If you have never listened to Grant Kirkhope's music, go do it. You can get a lot of his stuff through like vinyl and hell, it's on Apple, iTunes, Google Play, all that kind of shit. And I'm kind of just looking this up on my phone, the album itself. There's 18 tracks. It's about an hour and 13 minutes. And it has some of the most iconic levels on the list, along with some bosses. Not all of them. I wish we had Mad Jack on the album, but you know what? It is what it is. I'll take it. But I still think out of all the songs on here, I think Frantic Factory and Angry Aztec are two of my favorite songs on the album. And I gotta give Grant Kirkhope some credit, man. He fucking held out, man. But like I said, uh, all I told him, was basically that my favorite was Frantic Factory, and that he's glad that I liked it, and I'm fucking geeking out right now. It's fuck. I don't know what to say, man. The guy is really, really chill. I'd definitely go out and buy him a booze or a drink if I ever met him IRL. I'm fucking crazy right now. I'm at a loss of words to say, man. This man made my childhood, and it feels weird and crazy to be able to actually talk to someone as cool, as great as Grant Coco. Him and
You sound like
David
a
Wise,
fucking
broken record. Yes, I know. Him and
I was
David
no, I
Wise
was about to say
made.
no. You sound like a fucking Ultramarine fanboy who's meeting Matt Ward for the first time. Those 40K
Oh
fans out there, they're
Lord,
gonna laugh at that one. Which Matt
bruh.
Ward, that is not. No, I'm not dissing the dude who you're talking about. But Matt
Mhm.
Ward is not a really great dude at all. He's one of the reasons why a lot of people do not like the Ultramarines.
Like another
The Ultra
both
Smurfs.
Grant Kirkhope and David Wise made my childhood, man. And it feels awesome to be able to talk to one of my childhood I guess you could say my childhood hero. I'm just gonna say it out there, man. Like I love these guys and what they do, and I wish them all the best. But
I think what was it? I was looking at the other day. Another one of my favorite guys is from the video game industry. I think another one of them's just fucking sick off their ass again. Jesus, one of my favorite? What is up with like video game people and just getting fucking worst diseases of all time? Sucks
oh,
ass.
something else I wanted to bring up was the artist or the musician behind most of SpongeBob's music has passed away today.
Damn it! See, I knew there was someone who passed away earlier today, and I couldn't fucking remember who it was.
And I can't
That's who
remember
it was.
what his name was. It's like listed somewhere. But damn, man. I gotta fucking look it up because that man deserves a lot.
Let's see here. There's something I was looking at. I saw something the other day that was pretty interesting. Let's see where I can find this out. No, it's not that.
Where? Actually, I just realized something. Hold on. Maybe if I go over to my profile.
Okay, so that's not too great. So apparently Hasbro's pulling out of doing Transformers movies for some fucking reason. Which I don't know fucking why. I thought Transformers 1 actually did a decent bit of money. Didn't it actually make money?
Which one is that? The
Transformers
Michael
1, the
Bay?
recent one that came out. No, that's the one that just came out. Remember the one you went and saw
Oh yeah,
in
that
theater?
one.
Yeah,
I
didn't
thought
that
it
make
was.
a decent bit of money?
I have no idea, but I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm so confused because like there's a lot of goodwill out to this movie, but apparently, then again, Hasbro's been being fucking stupid anyway. Hasbro, honestly, I think the people who's in charge of Hasbro, I think they want to get out of the toy industry. I really do, and what they fucking do, I have no idea. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if they want to get out of the toy industry, then they need to fucking quit Hasbro and go somewhere else because Hasbro, all of its properties are in the fucking toy industry. So I don't know why the hell they'd want to pull that company, which is a toy fucking company, a toy oriented company, and board games, and try to get out of all of that shit. I don't understand why they'd ever want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, hey, if it means like someone that actually decent ends up with fucking GI Joe and Transformers, then I'd be happy with that. I mean, I know the comics for fucking the new Transformers doing good. The Skybound comics is actually doing really good. Super fucked up too,
Yeah.
dude. The Skybound comics. I don't know if you saw any of those, but like, they just came out with another one. I saw what they did to Ultra Magnus. Holy fuck! Jesus Christ! Why? I don't know why people they hate my boy Ultra Magnus, but they really fucking hate Ultra Magnus. I don't know why. Like seriously, in the new comic book scene, the reason why he's been gone for so long is because like some Decepticon had him locked up for the longest time, where they just literally stripped him down to where he was just barely anything, and they've just been torturing him this entire time for an entire fucking millennium. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit. Like, seriously, I love Transformers, but I would never want to be a Transformer. I don't know. I kind of would. I just wouldn't like the fucking, if someone got a hold of me and they'd be able to do horrible things to me because I live so fucking long. Like, seriously, there's some pretty fucked up fates in the Transformers continuity. Looking at you, IDW, you really wanted to test how badly you could torture fucking Transformers. Holy shit. I've like IDW, they push that topic to the fucking limit with some of the shit they would do. And some of it they really shouldn't have pushed in certain directions, but we're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna talk about that. Like,
Yeah.
but nah, like what was it? They had like a I've told you about the DJD before, haven't I? They got their start from fucking IGN, or not IGN, but the IDW comics. And the Decepticon Justice Division, they're an entire division dedicated to hunting down their own fucking teammates, the ones who deserted, and then torturing them in front of their comrades to encourage their fellow Decepticons not to fucking desert.
Bruh.
And they do it in some of the most gruesome ways possible. One of them has an entire grinder in his chest. The other one has an acid tank built into his chest that he'll put another Transformer inside of him, and he'll just fucking melt him. Another one turns into an electric chair that just zaps the fuck out of the poor Transformer. And there's one
Shit.
who will literally takes his face off, and it's full of nothing but spikes and drills, and forces it onto another Transformer's face.
I have so many questions.
Dude, the DJD, you're fucked. That ain't even the worst one. The worst one, the guy literally talks you to death. Where he can, like, shut down... when he talks you to death, like, he can literally slow down or, like, start to turn off... Like, you say you're a Transformer, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see this guy, his name's Tarn. You see him about to come at you, so you instinctively decide to defend yourself. But he starts speaking to you before you can pull up your gun. And as you're about to pull up your gun, all of a sudden, your right arm just falls, and you can't move it or do nothing with it. It's not responding. Then your left arm stops and just stops responding. Then your legs. The dude literally can speak and force your components to shut off. And he can also do that to a Transformer Spark, which is also their fucking heart. And when he does that, they turn into a fucking Nova Bomb.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, he's super fucked.
Man.
But as he does it, as he's talking to you, you're in immense pain because he can control the way your spark moves, so he can control it to where it's like generating a lot of power or just like shutting down. And you feel every fucking bit of it. So yeah, it's completely fucked.
That does sound fucked.
Yeah, it like I said, the IDW and IDW has killed off some of my favorite characters in some of the most gruesome ways. I'll never forgive them for how they killed Pipes. Fuck you, IDW. My boy was killed twice.
Twice?
In the most gruesome fucking ways. I hate him. Seriously, the first time they killed Pipes, which Pipes is a lovable fucking character. Like, your first introduction to him. He, never seen snow before. Fucking experiences snow. In that same scene, he actually contracts a rust disease that fucking makes him almost rust to death. And then on a few panels later, he encounters the worst fucking Transformer you could ever encounter, which is Overlord. Which that's another one who will fucking torture you to death and actually fucking completely annihilate you. Overlord's like a giant Transformer too. He's like super huge. And as soon as he stumbles across Pipes don't even get a fucking word. He just stomps his ass like a fucking cockroach and just walks on. And my poor
Damn.
boy Pipes. Yeah, he just fucking crushes him. It's messed up.
So what you're telling me is Pipes just gets piped down?
He gets beat the fuck. He's not the worst one though. He's not the worst one that gets the fuck beat out of him. All of them do.
Oh, fuck.
It is super fuck. Like that's just Pipes. That ain't even fucking what happens to Ratchet. What happens to fucking Prime gets it pretty bad too. Prime's had some of like the worst fucking deaths. I will say this. Shockwave is absolutely he's fucking Satan. Literally, he is Satan.
I believe it.
I love it. Shockwave, that's the mono eye one, the purple one with the single eye. Dude, this fucker, he legit makes it to where he becomes God almost, and just tortures every fucking person. I don't know what it is with Transformers and torture. It's just fucking weird. But yeah, I can go on a whole rant about IGN. Or not IGN, but IDW. I can go on a rant about IGN too. Because fuck them, they shouldn't be around either.
There's so many companies that shouldn't be around, but at this point, I've just given up.
Yeah, I don't understand why they fucking are around anymore. Because, like, seriously though, when's the last time you actually read an IGN article? I am curious about that. When's the last time you read one? Because I know for me, it's been a very long time. I don't think I've read one ever since
high
back
school,
when
I
they were doing
think.
Yeah.
Like, dead ass. It's just been that long.
Mhm.
Like, I don't think anyone really ever reads those types of articles unless they have to.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I honestly I don't understand how gaming journos make their fucking money. I don't even think they are making money. I don't know how.
Well, you
'Cause
know,
I don't
some
know
of them are
anyone
government
like
funded.
Yeah, which it pisses me off that they're government funded because they really shouldn't be.
Like, why the
Like
fuck
video.
are those even government funded? Why do we
Yeah.
have a government funding that shit? You know, this is the type of shit that I'm glad that Elon Musk got put in charge of the Department of Government
Are
Resources.
you gonna talk about Doge? Come on, that ain't even a fucking thing yet.
I know it's not a thing yet, but it's about to be. Alright.
Okay, I don't care what side of the political spirit that you're on. People, you gotta admit that's pretty fucking funny. They're actually, if they actually do it, they're gonna make an actual government agency, like a four-letter agency that's called fucking Doge of all things.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of funny. You gotta admit that's pretty fucking funny.
Oh yeah, it's definitely funny.
That's kind of fucking funny.
They got their own logo and
If
everything
I'm not
already
mistaken,
set up.
I think Elon Musk. Speaking of Elon Musk, I think he's kind of at war with who's the guys who make is it Blizzard who makes Diablo?
Yeah.
I think he's kind of at war with them right now because I think they just like kind of kicked him off of his because Elon Musk was number 4 on Diablo, and I think I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, they did something to piss him off, so now he's going at war with the fucking Diablo folks. I don't know what the fuck they did, but they pissed him off. I mean, to be fair though, they've been from what I've been hearing too, because I don't play Diablo, but buddies who've played it of mine, and I've heard other people talk about it too.
Mm-hmm.
Diablo is nowhere near what it used to be.
Oh yeah.
And Diablo hasn't been that way for a very long time. I actually, from what I've been hearing, Diablo hasn't been a decent Diablo game ever since Diablo
Oh fuck! What was the name of that mobile game?
2.
Because
And that's
when that
really
mobile game
yeah,
dropped, they told
dude. Okay,
people I was watching it live too. I remember seeing
yeah,
it.
that was when
They
E3 was still around. Yeah, I
mm-hmm,
remember what you're talking about.
they straight
But they
up
announced
told
that mobile
people
game, and then people were
mm-hmm,
pissed.
and they straight up told people, well, if you don't like it, don't buy it.
That is some of the dumbest things you could ever tell your fucking customer base. If you don't like it, then don't buy it. That is literally the dumbest fucking thing you can tell your customer base.
Mm-hmm.
Do not tell your customer, well, if you don't like it, then don't buy it. Fucking stupid,
Mm-hmm.
because you'll just piss them off out of spite and they won't fucking buy it.
Exactly.
It's so fucking stupid.
And then
I
they're
mean,
like, oh, why are you reselling? Oh my gosh. Lo and behold, your dumbass has told people don't buy it, and then lo and behold, get shocked and surprised when they actually buy it.
you know what? You want to know something that's funny? I about went on another Lucasfilm rant because I probably could with that. Because there's several examples of Lucasfilm going in there saying, "Oh, if you don't like our projects, then don't watch our shows." Guess what? We
Mm-hmm.
didn't watch your fucking show, dumbass. Or we
Yep,
didn't buy your fucking
exactly.
game.
So,
It's just lesson of the day, folks. If you're ever selling a product, do not fuss at your customers and tell them not to buy your product if they're being an ass. Just let that customer be an ass and move on.
yeah, there's a block button for a reason. Fucking use it.
Yes. Yeah, use the block button if you don't like them. Alright, hell, there's also a mute button too where you don't have to block them, you could just mute them.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's just entirely fucking stupid.
But it is what it is. We got retards in the world, and we can't change anything about them.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. I was gonna point out something else, but never mind. No, that came out last year. I was gonna point out another game, should be on Game of the Year, but that was last year. Never mind.
But
I just
holy shit, we're already at an hour and a half, or an hour and almost 40 minutes.
Really? I figured it'd be 2 hours. Damn.
Yeah, we don't really have a lot to talk about today. We kind of just
We
been
know
talking about random shit.
we got a good bit. I mean, we talked about a few things that happened. I mean, there's more, but you fuckers can do investigation on your own.
Yeah, if you want to learn more about what we're talking about, do the research yourself. We're not Harvard professors. We're not gonna fucking dig into every single thing. If we see something interesting, we're gonna talk about it. Like this piece of early chopper art that I saw of Oda that Oda made, which I'm definitely gonna
Oh
show.
no.
You see, I've already shared it with you. You can take a look on Discord. I'm sharing the screen.
Oh, you shared the screen. Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Yep.
Burn it.
Say hello to
Burn it in the
Chopper from
fire.
One Piece before he got before the final design.
That's what Oda thinks of Canadians? Man.
Yep.
You fuckers better be lucky that the Canadians never went over there to Japan during World War II.
Yeah, they're too nice for that.
Oh no, they are not. Oh, these are the same fuckers who decided to lure in some Germans with some fucking food and then threw grenades at their asses and watched them all blow up. That
When the fuck was that?
was World War II.
Shit.
Seriously, most of the Geneva Convention is because of them. Seriously, go look up all the fucking war crimes that they committed. Like people say that America committed a lot of war crimes. Fuck no. That was the Russians and the fucking Canadians. They did so much fucked up shit. But to be fair though, the Germans didn't really make it easy on them not to. I mean, we Americans, we did our fair share because I know there was a story of where Patton gave a certain speech, and some of the fellow soldiers kind of took it a little too to heart. So when they captured a bunch of fucking, I don't think they were SS. I think they were, because if they were SS, no one would have gave a shit. But
Yeah.
I think this was kind of like during the early in the war because they were a bunch of. I think they were the Wehrmacht or whatever the fuck you called them. The actual German army, not the SS, the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
And they just they were gonna line them up, or like they were having them walk. I guess one of the Germans said something or did something to piss one of them off. I don't remember how they said it started because there's multiple different stories of how it actually fucking started. But they got pissed. One of the soldiers got really pissed with them, so they lined a bunch of them up against a ditch, and they just fucking mowed them all down and threw them in that ditch.
Shit.
So that was American forces who did that shit. But yeah, I mean they did a bunch of shit in World War II. But like I said, it's kind of hard to humanize the Germans when they did that shit back then because I mean they were using child soldiers against
Yeah.
you too.
Let me make it clear, in no way are we defending Nazis. We're just talking about the idea.
Well, no, I'm saying we're just doing that type of shit to your combatants anyway. You're not supposed to. Like, I don't care if they're the worst fucking scum in the world. You do have to follow some type of rules when it comes to warfare because that's what keeps us from being the monster that they are. So,
Mm.
so we have to abide by some kind of standard. We can't drop down to their level. Honestly, if you ask me, in my opinion, I don't think flamethrowers should be fucking used because I think that's a little bit much. I'm in agreement of the banning of flamethrowers. I understand why it's an easy tool to use,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also like you don't die immediately. At least with a shotgun, you have a chance of dying fucking immediately. But with a fucking flamethrower or chemical warfare out that like mustard gas, that should never fucking come back. But yeah, that's you're not gonna you're gonna be alive for a little while as you're burning to death. So no,
Yeah.
there's a reason why the Geneva Convention is a fucking thing. So
Oh, I don't doubt that.
no. Well, yeah, probably cut that bit out.
Watch me just upload it tonight without even like making any edits.
Well, no edits, whatever. No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a bunch of words so that way you have to edit it.
Watch
I
me
should
just
have done it
not do it
periodically
anyway.
just so that way you would edit.
Just watch me do it like anyway. You're like, oh, you
Yeah,
edited it,
no.
right? I'm like, edit it. Oh, I sent it off to you, and then I uploaded the unedited. I just have you edit like an entire video, and then I just don't even use it. I just upload the raw
Don't even
video.
fucking do it. It's like, you asshole.
Oh my god.
I
I
just
guess
seen it. Have we heard like new Pokemon news on the new game or whatever? Because I know they're still
nah,
talking about.
we
They still haven't
haven't.
dropped any new news, or nothing new on the new Switch either. I
Nope.
haven't seen nothing on it either.
I expect to get something sometime at the end of this month, sometime next week, or the beginning of next
Because
month.
like the past 2 weeks, I feel like Nintendo's been very, very quiet.
Well, they
The
did
past
drop a new like game on the Game Boy. They did do that, and that was Donkey Kong Land.
I was talking about they brought back a game from the Game Boy on the Switch.
Yeah,
Okay, but
they brought back the
that's winning though.
original.
They don't advertise that too much, and they really need
Mhm.
to start advertising that more.
Like I said,
I
they
wish.
brought back some really good ones and some really meh ones. And I
They
feel
need to
like
bring back
Donkey Kong Land is
games.
one of those meh ones.
No, but they need to bring back the fucking Pokemon games on there. I don't know why they won't. I mean, they're doing Game Boy games as well. They might as well bring back fucking
Dude,
Crystal,
they
fucking the rest of them, all that shit.
they need to bring back Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald
And
onto
Emerald, yeah.
NSO. I mean, if you can get the Oracle games to work, you can get Pokemon like Red, Blue, and Yellow to fucking work. Come on, Nintendo.
You did
Don't.
tell me you have those files for the Game Boy emulator you got, right?
No, not for this recording. Nintendo. I do not emulate guy games, and yeah,
Oh,
I
fuck off.
talk.
You can just edit this shit out.
Yeah, I
Who
do have
cares?
them.
Everyone knows.
I
Okay, I was
have
about to say, if
them.
you did, let me know. I can send you some of them. So, speaking of which, what, oh, fuck. Oh, no, you just ended the stream.
Oh man.
I heard the hang up button from the Discord. I
Oh
was like,
no,
oh,
you're
fuck,
good.
you fucking, the thing crashed. Oh, shit. But no, definitely, hopefully in the future though, folks. I hope, like, eventually when we get a little bit more organized, because I'm still trying to get used to my brand new job, and I know I missed my upload this Friday. I will be uploading a video here. I'm probably editing something tonight, and I'll fucking put it together and upload it for Sunday. So, which nobody's watching my videos anyway, so fuck it.
Well, it's gonna take a hot minute.
Oh, I know it is. Yeah, no, I mean, I only have 2 videos up, so, and I'm playing fucking Metro, so.
Yeah, and you're playing games that
But no,
nobody really ever plays. That's another thing too.
oh shit, people's been playing Metro. I've been seeing a lot more playthroughs of Metro lately. I've been seeing a lot more of them pop up on YouTube. I'm not kidding. Seriously, go type in like no, go type in like right now on YouTube. Go type in like Metro 2033 and go look at like the most recent ones. There's a lot of people playing it right now. So, but no, eventually, me and you've got to figure out a time schedule so where we can get together and either me and you, either you watch me as I play through fucking Coliseum and I show you all its bullshittery because I feel like that'll probably get more things if I go and do it, and just have you join me on my playthrough of Coliseum. And the original one now. I'm not going to do the modded one with you because I'm going to do the original one because I want you to see how bullshit the original game was. That's right, motherfucker. You're going to experience Mount Battle with me whether you like it or not. We're going to suffer through them 100 Pokemon battles in one go.
I was not paying
Oh,
attention to what you're looking at or telling me. I was looking at this.
you fucking asshole. When what I was telling the audience that we really need to get together and work a time schedule out to where we can do that collab together where we're gonna either
Oh yeah.
watch me play Pokemon or watch you play Pokemon or just because I know what was some of the older Zelda games I've never actually played all the way through, so I'm definitely gonna have to join
Oh
you in that and
my
we can fucking do
god.
that shit. Because
Which
I know
ones?
I never beat Wind Waker. I never beat it. I've played it but never beat it.
Oh, so that's
I
gonna be
think
interesting.
Yeah, I think I got to. I don't even think I got to the water temple. Actually, I can't remember which one I got to.
Water temple. There ain't no water temple in the Wind Waker.
See, that tells you how far I got in it.
You're probably on your way
Wait,
over the Great Fish
hang
Isle and you
on.
never got there.
You're telling me? Hang. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just heard some major heresy here. You're telling me the one Zelda game that had it's just nothing but a fuck ton of fucking water, and there's no water temple?
Actually, there is a good reason for that.
That's some bullshit.
You want to know why?
No, you've already told me before. Remember, you've already said several times on the stream.
Oh yeah?
Well, because like there's no if I'm not mistaken, the what's their race, the race that's normally attached to the water temple,
Zora.
yeah, the Zora is not in Wind Waker. They're which strangely for some reason the fucking bird species is their ancestors, which I find very hard to believe. How
So
the fuck did they go from
there is
fish
only
to birds?
one Zora in the Wind Waker, by the way.
Oh, so there is an actual Zora
There's
in the
only
Wind Waker.
one, and she's already dead in a spirit, and she's called Loruto. She is the sage, or the
Ah,
previous sage of
sage,
the Earth
yeah.
Temple.
Okay.
I know.
Played of the Earth Temple.
Yeah, Temple of Earth. And here, I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull it up on stream. and I'm gonna pull it up here. This is Laruto. She is the sage of the Earth Temple. And then you also got Fado, who is the sage of the Wind Temple.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's no Gorons in
Oh no, there are.
Oh, there are, okay.
They're merchants. Yeah, see,
Which honestly, I'm surprised they're not terrified, because the Goron people, as soon as they like get in the water, they immediately fucking sink.
This is Fado, and he was the sage of the Wind Temple before, yeah, he got devoured by Mulgara.
Why does he suspiciously look like that one from Ocarina of Time who was just a complete dickhead?
Well, you mean Mido?
Yeah, he looks like Mido, who was a complete and utter dickhead.
Mido.
He turned into a watch. Nice. Could have just typed in Zelda. Yeah, that asshole. Oh no, is that orange hair? That's red hair, isn't it?
That's brunette. That's
Okay,
brown
never
hair.
mind that.
In the game, it
I
kind
thought
of
it
looks
was
like orange hair, but like
Yeah,
game art shows brown hair, so I'm going with brown hair.
I thought he was blonde.
But he kind of, Fido kind of resembles one of these twins.
Yeah.
So make
Oh no, I
that for
remember
what
that
you
one.
will.
Isn't there like one NPC that's like kind of teaching you how to pick up rocks? It looks like he's fucking humping the rocks instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of that character actually. I take that back. That one fucking dude who's like supposed to be the like picking up rocks tutorial villager or whatever the fuck he is. It
But
just looks like
yeah,
he's humping a rock.
around the game, you got like little Gorons that are just traveling merchants. And if you use the Deco Leaf, you can actually see under their hat, and they'll make their hat fly up in the air.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
funny.
Gorons, yes, Gorons have survived the Great Flood.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, I didn't think there were any in there. Which is probably fucking funny too. But yeah, I think that's a good time to end it right about here.
Yeah, an hour and 52 minutes. I have to say so myself. We haven't had any problems now, so that's cool. I think what I'll do tomorrow is just go in and just bleep some swear words, and that'll be it.
Yeah, like I said, and eventually we gotta fucking work out a time schedule so that way we can actually do what I was talking about we're doing. Just fucking either, me and you, we play through fucking what was it called? Actually, it might be better if I just like download Wind Waker and I fucking play it for the first time since me playing it, and then you just judge my ass.
I mean, I could just send you the file if you want me to do that. Oh, you have it?
Yeah, I guarantee I download it. It's probably on my phone because I think I do have it.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you now, do it on your PC and just have like an Xbox
Oh
controller.
no, I'm talking about I'll transfer the file from my phone to my PC because I think I downloaded it for the
So,
Let me see if
I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording. So, bye.